Hey everybody, we're back here at High School Media Days here. Brian, hi, Jake with the Eagle here. I'm joined by A&M Consolidated wide receiver and kicker. Mr. Kind of do it all, I guess. Colton Chmelar. Colton, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. It's always fun to be invited to this kind of stuff and get to represent the school. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is your first time here, isn't it? Right?
Yes, sir.
How are you liking it so far?
Well, yeah, it's great. I enjoy getting to talk to people, get to meet people, and get to see other schools, and yeah, but it's great.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, a lot of color in the room right now.
Absolutely,
actually.
yeah.
I'm liking it. We got some red, we got yellow.
Yeah, we like maroon the best, so I won't lie. The
true.
maroon stands out.
I was gonna say there are a couple maroon. I see Milano over there.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
So, a lot of maroon in the room. But no, man, we'll go ahead and jump on in about the season. That's what everybody wants to know about. Man, okay, big year for you guys last year, regional finalists. Man, how hungry are you guys to get back? You know, a senior year for you as well. How hungry are you guys? You guys just ready to fire it up, get ready to go Monday?
Oh yeah, we're always ready to get work. I mean, we've been working all summer, so, and I mean, I'm sure like every other school, they're getting their summer workouts in. But I think what's going to separate us this year is what are our leaders going to do when other people aren't watching. So are we able to go and step up and show people, you know, what our school's all about? And so I think it's a huge learning opportunity for the younger guys as well. And with our fourth round, we've made it to the fourth round last year. I think, it's a huge goal to make it pass. And I mean, we always say that we want to win a state championship. And so I think that's going to be the ultimate goal this year, is to make it pass and win a state championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Not to bring up the old bad news, but we get to it, we'll go over it pretty quick. I know last year didn't go the way you guys wanted, in the way you guys wanted it.
Sure.
But how motivating is last year's finish been for this off season and this upcoming season?
Well, I mean, obviously, in the game, got up to a 17-0 lead, feeling pretty good about the game, and then we started to let it slip away. And I think that's a huge, and especially for the juniors, because we had a lot of seniors leave last year, and I think especially for the juniors, it was a huge learning opportunity for us to be able to step up in those moments. So I think that's really going to help us out, and it's motivating us to say, no, this is our team. We need to step up. We let it get out of hand last year, and I think penalties hurt us a lot last year as well, and I think that's an area for us to improve on this year. And I think we have all the talent we need this year, and we've got leaders, we've got the work ethic, we've got the coaching staff, we've got everything we need. So if we're able to put those pieces together this year, it's going to be a fantastic year.
Hey, perfect, man. I'm glad you mentioned the leaders there. Start there. I'm just kind of curious, who are some of the guys on the offense that are kind of stepping up? Who would you kind of expect to have a big year on offense? Besides yourself, of course.
Right. Well, I'd like to say, most of our seniors this year are really going to step up. We've got, Puna Foketti. He's going to be a huge role in our defensive side of the ball this year. Will Hargett, our starting quarterback. Darius Roberts. Everyone. Johnny Brown in our O-line. We've got Nazir, who's also a D lineman. We've got lots of leaders on our team this year who are going to step up. And my brother Hagen Chmelar, he's a junior, so and he's going to be stepping up in a big role this year. So yeah, I'm excited to see how he does. Get to play with him. That'll be really special. But yeah, we've got leaders everywhere, and we've got people who want to work hard, which is what you need ultimately to win football games. So.
I gotta ask you, I was talking to Nazir about your brother a little bit there on the D-line. Is this the first time you guys gotten to play together ever?
So last year we got to play together a little bit. He made varsity halfway through the season, and so he's coming in, getting play time, and he's on kickoff return. So that was pretty cool. I'd kick the ball, he'd go down and try to make a tackle, and so that was really cool. But yeah, this year will be the first year where we'll kind of get to be both starting and in a position where we can make things happen pretty much every play. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's been a dream for a long time. I mean, when we were little, we're in our backyard and in the rain, and during like hurricanes and stuff, we'll go out and we put on our rinky-dink helmets and go out there and hit each other. So it's really fun to be able to be where we are now, and it's been a huge reason why football has been, the sport that I've been enjoying playing for as long as I've been playing it. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year.
That's awesome, man. It's funny too. You're not the only set of brothers, because Johnny and his brother,
Johnny and Judd. Oh yeah.
It's a family affair.
It is.
No, but one of the other things I wanted to ask you about is, Coach was saying you started out at H-back last year, and this offseason you moved over to receiver. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So I guess how's the transition going? Is there a big difference?
Well,
What's it been like for you?
Well, I think what's been really helpful for me in a way, but also challenging at the same time, is last year having to learn plays to block D linemen and pull and learn all that type of stuff. I never played H-back last year, so then I got moved and I was like, okay, trying to learn a new position like anyone has to, and so halfway through the season started to get better. Well, not halfway through the season, but during the season started to get better, learn, and it was starting to click for me. And but then at the same time, we didn't want to have to switch. We didn't have to be like, all right, Chmelar, you got to come off. We got to bring on a receiver. But playing receiver, I've always that's been my position for a long time. So I was like, okay, and I know how to catch pass, I know how to run routes. So I was able to go out and do multiple positions. So I think making the transition to wide receiver is going to be fine. And I know most of the routes for anyone because I've had to play multiple positions now. So I think it's been fun, and I think learning more positions is going to help me better off because I'll be able to turn on my IQ and be able to make plays that maybe I wouldn't have been able to do without playing other positions. So it should be a fine step up. Yeah, I'm excited.
Perfect, man. Well, speaking of that as well, I'm just kind of curious for yourself and the team as a whole. What are some goals you're hoping to accomplish this year?
Well, I mean, the biggest one, winning a state championship. That's the ultimate goal. I think a pretty big goal is what can we take away from this year? What can we learn? How can we improve? How can we better our program? And being a senior, I think that's going to be a huge part of one of my goals is can I be a leader? Can I step up in big moments? Can I teach the younger guys what it looks like to be a Consol Tiger? And so I think leaving an influence on guys who are younger than me, and even my teammates, and outside school whenever we're able to represent, because we're always representing the school anywhere we are. So I think that's probably one of my main goals, and of course that's our program's goal.
Perfect. Just a few more quick questions here. I'm kind of curious when you look at the schedule. Is any game in particular stand out? Any games kind of catch your eye when you look at it, or are you just kind of like a one game at a time? Let's see where we go.
Of course, one game at a time. No game this year is going to make or break our season, and so taking it one game at a time. When we've got a new week every time, win or lose, we reset. We've got a clean slate. We've got new plays, new things to learn every week, and every week is an opportunity to get better. And so obviously one game at a time is where I'm looking at it this year.
Perfect. I guess we'll jump in a little bit. Like I told you, I think the bosses might fire me if I didn't ask about this. I know you committed to A&M.
Yes, sir.
For football over via summer. Congrats again.
Thank you.
On that. How's it being going from being an A&M Consolidated Tiger to you're not gonna have to. The good thing is people want to change their wardrobe.
Maroon. I won't have to change my wardrobe a whole lot. Yeah, but I mean it's a blessing, and I've been praying about it for a long time and trying to decide what the Lord has in store for me. And because this time last year, during the summer, I was going to soccer camps and trying to get looks from colleges, and I did well, got a few looks, and so that was looking like that was going to be my route. And so to make the transition into football, which was a blessing in disguise, because I was already able to kick, and I think it kind of grew on me that this was going to be something that I could do, because I had a breakout year my junior year. I was able to do pretty well, got some looks, and then A&M started to get interested in me. And I think what really sold it is just the culture over there, being close to home, and I mean the facilities, the coaching staff, the players, I mean the team itself. I mean SEC, I mean you can't go wrong. And so and I owe it all to the coaches. And I owe it all to my family and my friends, just for having the opportunity to play. So, and I'm going to make an impact as much as I can, and because the work never stops. We're working hard now, and this is high school football, but that's college football. So when you get there, the work doesn't stop. You just continue to grind, and I'll always be a hard worker. So I'll never let that affect me and change the way that I look at things. So I'm really looking forward to next year after the season. But we got to focus on this season right now because but it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And I gotta ask you, and at the collegiate level, it's just been kicking, right? Or
Yes, sir.
okay, so I was gonna say, we won't see any.
Yeah, no,
Go
but you never know. If I needed to, I could go out, run a trick play. Yeah, you better watch out. You never know. I could run out, and catch a pass if I needed to.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if you see this guy play, you wouldn't be surprised.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, man. And I guess too, you mentioned really briefly. You mentioned being close to home was one of the factors. Is that one of the factors that you liked about A&M, or kind of two?
Yeah. So my dad played at Baylor. My grandpa played at Baylor. My aunt went to Baylor and played golf there. So I mean, I have tons of family that played at Baylor, and so I grew up going to games, and that was always, for a long time, that was my dream school. And like I said, when I went on the junior day, when I went on a few visits, I was like, man, I've wanted to go there ever since the first day I showed up on campus. And it's funny because I've lived here for so long, and it's always been the enemy school for me because I've been a Baylor fan for so long. So I'll get hate sometimes, my friends messing with me and stuff. But anyway, so going to the school that I never thought I didn't even know that was going to be an opportunity for me. So, and that was kind of a boyhood dream was to play collegiate football. And so now that I had an opportunity, I was like, yeah, that's home. So it was a very easy decision. It was things checked the boxes, and I had my list of things, and it checked immediately. And I was like, yeah, this is where I want to go. So then I really pushed and was trying my best to do well, so this is what the Lord has in store for me, and so I'm really looking forward to it, and it's His will. So what happens, and I'm gonna go with the flow, and absolutely I plan to do well, and yeah, I'm excited.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, that's all the questions I think we got for you. Before we let you go, is there anything else you want to talk about the upcoming season, or do you think we covered it all?
Well, I mean, I think we covered it all, and I think I'm excited to see how we do this year, and it's been, high school has really flown by. I've always had people tell me that high school is going to fly by fast, and that was when I was a freshman, and now I'm already a senior going into my last high school season, and so it really has flown by. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how our team does this year.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, we'll be sticking around to do that with more high school content throughout the upcoming season. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.